Virgo family. No. Funny story, caught this one stealing my ship. The reason I didn't turn her in is because we have the same last name.
Dad.
All right. That's my one. Whoa. I know a few dark sides of the Aquila Moons, but if you're looking for deep history lessons, well, I'm gonna fall asleep before you do.
Trust me. Don't encourage him. Kuriko, by the way. Hi, hi. Too late. Been there, done that.
I think you should give this little lady the benefit of the doubt. You could be severely underestimating her capabilities.
That's enough. Look, Cora goes where I go. But it's not like I'm dragging her into every dark cave we uncover. She'll be on the ship. Now, let's talk business. Sarah tell you about the expedition? Don't worry about it. Just got off on the wrong foot. It happens. The three of us are heading to Aquila, first settled planet of the Freestar Collective, and, not coincidentally, the home of their capital, Aquila City. We'll land in the city's spaceports, but the frontier's our goal. It's rough country. Spawned a lot of stories. And I got a lead on a tale that, makes me think. Yeah, I was done too.
And let me know if it's a STARFIELD thumbnail up there. On what? Bro, please don't say anything. Why did you be bad? Maybe this is going to be my nerve. On what? Click on the screen and said that? How the fuck do you see that? But I don't see that. I see one light. You said there's a STARFIELD thumbnail up there? Is there a STARFIELD thumbnail up there? What? Wasn't this game free, doesn't? Hopefully, okay, they can keep my pet. My fucking game. Oh no, it's loading. You think they should have held off on this, Joe? I don't really know a lot. I think it should be. You think it's more melee animations other than this regular shit?
Seals are good. Oxygen's good. Just do what you did last time, and you're fine. Follow my one simple rule. Hella, what's my one simple rule?
Listen to Lynn. Boss lady knows best.
Exactly. Listen to me. Mining's just like any other job. Go steady, go safe, go home with a pocket full of credits at the end of the day.
Yeah, totally. It's just like, I work in the Star Dock. Except with more cave-ins, lasers, and accidental dismemberment.
Very helpful. Thank you.
You're gonna be fine. Your first outing was solid. And, let's be honest, it ain't exactly astrophysics.
That's why I keep him around. Good pep talks.
Yeah, and the
Oh, when
fact
you
that I
was
can
on your other
pinpoint a
duty, you
helium
find
deposit
good,
from 300 meters.
Any good armors?
Not untrue.
Or not yet?
A shame we won't find any down here. But the metal deposits alone should pay for our own
He
healing.
was
Hell, after this,
on your other character,
we'll
you
have
find
enough
good
jump
armor.
fuel to bounce from one end of the settled systems to the next.
Hey, more minerals, more money. And so the cycle repeats itself. Just no more unauthorized jumps in the house for room space, okay?
He's just a big baby. There are worse lives. You know, most Dusties don't even make it this far. I have a good feeling about you.
A group hug now or at the end of the shift?
One of these days, Hella, I am going to leave you behind.
Promises, promises.
Okay, let's see what we've got. How are we on time?
A little longer. Grab some samples?
Always. But not you. Check on Isabel. Make sure she eases up on the breach. I don't feel like getting buried alive today.
Roger that.
Remember, Dusty, keep your breathing steady and never take that helmet off down here. Oxygen processors don't extend this far.
Yeah, because God forbid we drill on a rock with a breathable atmosphere.
Know what I love about working in Freestar Collective space? Fewer rent. A job like this in the United Colony? Huh. Look at this one over here. Calvert! No! No! It's a laser, not a sledgehammer! Ease up! Benning, if you got paid per break, you'd be a millionaire. Let's go!
Yeah, okay.
What do we say, Dusties? You make your cut, you get your cut. No exceptions. Come on, pick it up. Troy, what's the yield?
Minimal at this point. Occasional glimmer, but it's weak.
What do you think? Stay the course?
No, ma'am. Juice ain't worth the squeeze.
Well, okay then. Let's call this one tapped. Why don't you move over to that big vein we looked at?
Yes, ma'am.
Dusty, come on. With me. Metal deposits are in that cabin. I'll shout out.
I'm busy.
Let's go. Let Hella do his job. This is delicate.
Standard reading a clean break. Shut it down.
Let's go! Hella, get the readings.
Yeah, about that.
Problem?
Not if you consider a spike in gravity readings a problem.
I don't.
You don't?
What we're after? It'll read as an anomaly. That's what I was told anyway.
Okay, now you're starting to freak me out.
Relax. It's just another job. Come on.
We're getting close, I think. Yeah, everything is just... Lynn, seriously, there's something really effed up about this.
Where is it, Hella?
Through there, I think.
Okay, you're up. Something goes wrong in there, we'll come get you.
Still getting weird gravity readings. I guess that's a good thing. Just keep going.
Do you see anything? Dusty, snap out of it.
Come on, come on. Okay, take it easy. You were out cold. No physical damage.
And I'm about to
I believe the
create my
jury's
gun
still
now.
out. You know who you are? New recruit for Argos Extractors? Ring any bells? Any of this look familiar?
what? What? class you picked? What class you picked? But I thought that don't matter. You could have did it on the other guy. It's either mine's either between bounty hunter and gangster right now. Where's the bull? I want one. What's the name of the dude that was always following you again in street? Oh, Hero Worship. Unique.
Bet you were expecting a quiet job compared to your last gig. Bounty hunter turned space miner. Huh. Well, you got the sample. Client's on his way, then we all get paid. You remember anything that happened? Huh. Well, makes the paperwork easier, and we got what we were looking for.
All this trouble for that stupid thing? Huh. Sure don't look like much.
Never mind what it looks like. It's worth more than this mine has pulled in all month. We'll be... Speak of the devil. Client is here. Let's go.
Wait. Explorers group? Another kind of joke.
Not a joke. Once
Hey,
we
I'm
sell
just
that
saying,
boat,
they got a
we can start
reputation.
packing up.
Hell, I bet half the crew here doesn't even believe they really exist.
Half the crew doesn't believe Earth exists, but it's still there. Same with Constellation.
Yeah, but come on. Exploring space? Who does that anymore? Ain't the space we've already got complicated enough?
Not to them, apparently. Hey, you did a good job, all right? Argos needs people like you. Now let's go.
All right, Dusty. Airlock. Put your helmet on. Barrett?
Man,
Been a long time.
yes it has. That mine on Bendy, right?
Kazal, hellhole, like this place. Rare mineral contract. Your tastes are a bit more sophisticated now, huh?
So, you found something?
Right here. The new guy found it.
That right. And everything went cool? Just like grabbing those minerals on Bendy?
Kazal, and no Barrett, not cool. He passed out after the extraction. Doesn't even remember what happened.
Is that right, cowboy? Went on a trip, huh? That fun, huh? Not the most gentle push into the great mysteries of space, but hey, been there.
Look, just hand over the credits, and I'll be happy to never see this thing, or you, ever again.
That's why I like you, Lynn. All business.
Barrett, the scanners on the frontier are reporting a ship coming in hot from orbit.
I really thought I lost them.
Barrett?
That's the Crimson Fleet!
Everybody get ready!
That was some fine work under pressure. You dug up the artifact, right? That means you saw it. The visions? You're coming with me to Constellation. You're part of this now. Nothing wrong with honest work. Although, yes. See your point.
Oh, no, Barrett. No. You think you're just going to take off after the mess you caused?
All right. I guess I did just put you all on the Crimson Fleet hit list. How about I stay and I send your Dusty here in my place? I know, but he's not some miner anymore, Lynn. Soon as he touched that rock, something changed. Don't tell me you can't feel it.
Fine. It's a deal. Get out of here, Dusty. You're on to bigger things. Just go. Before I say something I regret.
Well, now that that's settled. Vasco, get him to the lodge. No deviations unless absolutely necessary, okay? Protocol Indigo.
Indigo. Again. Very well.
Oh, and hey, take this. You'll find it very useful out there. And it even tells the time. Hey, look at that. The watch fits you perfectly. Now, questions? See, that's the problem with the settled systems. Too easy to take everything for granted. While everyone else is busy playing politics, we're the ones braving the unknown, charting the vastness of space. Without us, the galaxy is just a big room with the lights turned out. They're just following the loot, like pirates do. That, my friend, is the million credit. Come on. You're really not at all curious about that light and music show you experienced? Why it only affected you? Because if you didn't notice, we've all been handling it since with no problem. The way I see it, Constellation needs that artifact, but they also need you. This mystery. And Vasco, don't let him break my ship.
Captain, I assume you know how to fly a Class A starship. As Barrett likes to say, it's as easy as learning to ride a bike. I will attempt to boost the shield, just in case there are any difficulties.
I'm on the ship that's leaving the planet.
Shields ready. The rest is up to you.
I'll go ahead and play.
Now that we are in orbit, it might be wise to test all controls and systems to ensure they are not on the verge of catastrophic failure. I can step you through the entire process, or if you're already an experienced pilot, just power up all the systems and we'll be on our way. ship combat tactics, because that's a Crimson Fleet ship bringing its weapons to bear. We will need to disable their shields. Laser-based weaponry is particularly effective. If you can keep the enemy ship centered on the HUD, we can lock in to fire a homing missile. The enemy shields are down, Captain. Ballistic weaponry excels at damaging the hull once shields are offline. Congratulations on surviving your first Starship assault, Captain. We should search the wreckage for spare parts and other salvage. You will need to fly close to it before we can access the remains. Crimson Fleet ships are jumping into our location, Captain. At this rate, the odds of continual assault from their ships are high enough to jeopardize our mission.
What?
In short, they are after the frontier and will not stop. We will need to deal with the local Crimson Fleet captain. A recent scan indicates an abandoned facility on the nearby moon of Crete, a perfect staging area for pirates. We have arrived in orbit. The abandoned facility. in this direction. Be careful, Captain. Alien creatures are often unpredictable. These are United Colonies markings, but we are in Freestar Collective space. It then stands to reason that this was once a secret UC facility. Received. You are done! I do not feel pain.
Terrible.
He did not bug out.
Captain, Protocol Indigo dictates that...
Yeah, be hearing that full time. Say. But the Creep Planet. I used it before. Figured that one out. Is that what you're talking about? I know how to figure it out. I did that the first time. Let me get switched after one's gone or one go. I don't even want to shut up. I might keep switching the gun. About it in my ear. Proud of one. Eat that. Alright. I got like the last picture. It's fucking light, so it's always fucking noise. Stop looking out for the credits. And a heart you are now. You got it on the first mission or do the first mission already?
But the enemy has dropped unexpectedly.
I did not.
I am no longer detecting enemy activity in this area.
There's an hour past that. Not paying you money that. It's like a breeze. There we go. always got me on fire.
No one's getting through.
I gotta find a place to sell to though. I haven't found a dealer yet. No, not that good. Probably good. I'm doing that. Gotta do it all the time.
You got a dead man? Put the fire on him!
Violence significantly decreases one's life expectancy.
How? Oh, that's how I use the scanner to get inside the drone. I had a hard time getting it. Pot don't gotta be that close. Bro. I'm literally just still taking microscope for like 40 each. I ain't gonna lie. Get off for it. Verify. I can't beat them. Nice. Not this neat. Probably is. It is needed. Get that out already. Oh, okay. When I remove the Am I what? So if I found another one. Yeah. I do by accident, not the need to the ammo crate. That's what you gotta be figuring. I'm gonna definitely buy one instead of like 10 of them. I lost it. I'm not going back to the home. We'll take another microscope from my head.
I'm detecting a safe nearby. We could make use of whatever is inside, provided you had some digipics. and a disregard for personal property rights.
Oh, it's on the ground. Let's pay attention to this complex. Alright, that cool there. Three. Oh, so I don't have to use all of them. Wait. I'm talking about when I was asleep. I can't do this one. It should show me both. I can't open the safe right, but I literally did this the right the other time. Last week, you wanna give me some? You go the fucking way. Should've now this is not the first time I fucked up.
Constellation's headquarters without Crimson Fleet interference.
I'm gonna go back and open that safe. Oh, my boy. Where's it at? So I gotta use all 4 power. Yo, it literally shows you the grayed out when it's connected. That's bad. That's correct. So no, that's the first thing. That's where he at? Oh, you ain't viewed the map yet? Damn, bro, I'm taking a year just trying to do this right so I can have it. Yeah, bro, I don't want to fuck it up again, bro. How far is the camera from or away from the exit?
Enemy activity detected at close range.
All these are gonna say unknown. Is it a facility? I'll just watch it. My nigga, I don't want to finish them. I'm working. You're talking about I'm too heavy, bro. I don't care. About school already, bro. Didn't beat him yet.
You appear to be prioritizing our deaths over your own survival.
5 minutes.
It would be advisable to leave something behind. In combat, there is a high likelihood of human death.
There's no way I'm that heavy. Bro, I will walk up to this shit, bro. I don't care. Take everything I got on me. But fighting them. Bosco, get the fuck out of here, my boy. You gotta get the fuck up out of here, bro. Like my graphics can be way better with something.
Centauri system, and then
Oh, man,
land
so
in
we're
the city
already-
of New Atlantis. Do not worry, this will all become second nature before too long.
But you going to just go to the lodge and whatever the fuck it is, come back, might do the same. Yeah. Aiden, so where did you go when you asked me the first time? You asked me that earlier, then you ran down the steps. I was stupid. I knew he was gonna do that stupid shit and drop the weight. They almost start missions.
Starship Frontier, this is United Colony Security. Maintain course and prepare to be scanned. Scan complete. No contraband detected. You are cleared for landing at New Atlantis.
Well, I see what you're saying. You definitely can't just what's the name?
Actuators look decent. I mean, for a ship this old.
And here's your new captain. My crew can take a look at your ship, and you can stop by the Trade Authority kiosk if you need to offload some cargo. I would try to viewport. It'll be on your left once you get into the plaza. Everything looks good here. I'll be at my booth if you need me.
Well, let me put the stuff that's important before I finish. had some stuff. So where is it? Not the art.
Your spinal health will be compromised by carrying so many items.
I ain't so my reason to be a good girl. She was not getting my food either. What's this for? I ever use this? I use it on myself. This. I don't know, like in my mind, my weapons breaking this game. Do more damage than a sniper got. Or two. I want to. Got it.
Attack on a United Colonies research facility will not go unanswered. We'll get you settled into your new assignments as soon as possible.
Wish that bartender at the viewpoint would stop complaining to security. I don't know what she lost, but she won't get it back by annoying us.
Okay, no bounty. Clear.
This is New Atlantis Transit, or the NAT. It provides free transportation throughout the city. We can take it directly. The water is quite aesthetically pleasing, or so Barrett has told me. New Atlantis relies on advanced hydroelectrics for most of its power. We may be in a United Colonies city, but Constellation is an entirely neutral entity. And always has been. Here we are, the lodge. The front door should unlock if you hold up the watch that Barrett gave you. I have messaged the other members of Constellation. They will. Captain, everyone will be in the library, just inside. If Barrett were here, he'd probably tell you that you're part of something bigger now, and he hopes you'll make this place your home.
Oh, please.
We appear to have a visitor.
Welcome to Constellation. We have a lot to talk about. Would you care to tell us what happened to our friend? Why you're here and he isn't? Very well. This is a private organization dedicated to exploration. Space primarily, but also anomalies throughout the settled systems. It's inherently dangerous work, so if one of our own doesn't show up as planned, then we tend to have questions. Speaking of which, where is Barrett? I see. Vasco, verify.
All statements made have been factual.
This is just typical. Barrett hands over our ship and our robot to some random employee of that discount mining outfit he uses.
Walter.
And if we hadn't insisted on installing those emergency protocols, I guarantee you this rock breaker here would be halfway to Neon.
But that didn't happen. He's here with the artifact.
Thank you, Matteo. Now, let's focus on what's in front of us, shall we? What happened when it was extracted? Did anyone see anything? Hear anything? Interesting. Similar to Barrett's description of the experience, with less embellishment.
There. Are you hearing this? Do you all believe me now?
Whether it happened or not wasn't in doubt. But honestly, Country, you expect us to believe in fairy tales?
If this is the greatest mystery in the universe, why couldn't it be part of the ultimate mystery?
But gentlemen, can we please focus? Noel, I think it's time we tested your theory.
Right. Let's see. We know the artifacts react to each other. The pieces we already have move when they're in close contact. Now, if we add this new one to the two we already have...
The artifact. If you can place it on the table here.
That's it. Just like the others.
And to imagine, we thought there were only 2 of them at first.
Oh my god, that's it. They're reacting. Look at how it's coming together. That energy that's arcing between them, no manufactured material in the settled systems can do that. None of them. This proves
Easy, girl. Breathe. You'll have a heart attack.
She's not the only one. If they're coming together, that means there's a set.
Built by an intelligence outside the settled systems.
Still 2,000 credits for our little wager, Country?
You're on, Walter.
Well, if we had all the answers, it wouldn't be exciting, now would it?
Not to take away from the moment, but what are we going to do about our new friend here?
So, are you ready to get to work? See if exploration is the life you want to lead in this little universe of ours? We're all here because we're committed to exploring space. Humanity may have settled the stars, but that doesn't mean we should stop diving into the unknown. Beyond that, you'll be expected to use your own judgment, just like the rest of us. You should take some time to get settled in. Introduce yourself to everyone. Some of our members aren't here, but you'll meet them soon. Come find me when you're ready. You and I are going to be doing some traveling together. Get your feet wet. And here, I think you've earned something for bringing the artifact to us. In addition to credits, why don't we set you up with a backpack with some boost capability? You'll need it out in the field anyway. Just mind your head. So, are you ready to get to work? Or was there something else? We're going to be doing some old-fashioned detective work. The artifacts are relatively inert once they're out of bedrock. That means people can pass them around, not even knowing what they are. I've been letting my contacts know to be on the lookout for strange metal objects. Get back a lot of noise, usually, but a tip from the UC Vanguard sounds promising. Felt the same way when I started too. There's an electricity in the air when you know you're about to uncover something. But it's not just that. I want to take this opportunity to see how you handle yourself, and for you to learn more about us. I'm going to be sticking with you for this. We'll be traveling together until we either find an artifact or this lead runs dry. We'll need to head to Mast, check in with the Vanguard recruit, and listen. Whatever you were before, or whatever you do once you're out there, I don't care. So long as you don't bring UC security to our doorstep. Every member of Constellation is their own conscience. Understood? Good. Let's take a look.
I am at your service, Captain. Captain, now that you are a member of Constellation, I am at your service. No additional protocols necessary. Also, given the likelihood that you will be out in unsettled space, the exploration of an unknown planet can be a major undertaking. By building an outpost, you will be able to construct scanning equipment, resource extractors, and defenses. It is even possible to set up multiple outposts capable of manufacturing, allowing you to build advanced equipment. The scan booster is the most obvious, as it will enable you to detect landmarks and other points of interest from further away. Beyond that, extractors will allow you to collect raw materials of various types, while fabricators
can I make like
a particularly prosperous
like a factory in this game? Can I own my own like factory or something?
Construction of cargo links, allowing you to share resources between other outposts you have built.
Already, bro.
The blueprints you need to construct an outpost should already be on your watch. It will automatically connect to any available materials for construct. Captain, I will proceed to my assigned post.
I hope Barrett makes it back to us. I know he gets into trouble all the time, and everyone just sort of accepts he'll be fine, but still. That was intense, wasn't it? The artifacts, I mean. Sorry, this must all be a little overwhelming for you right now. I guess a lot overwhelming, now that I think about it. I'm Noelle. It's really nice to meet you. Of course. There's plenty of planets out there that no one has ever set foot on. We have a board where we... Planning on sticking around then? Good. I think we can find a spot for you. And along the way, I can give you the very abbreviated tour. Right. So you've seen the library, obviously. Walter's quite proud of the collection. but Mateo has made more than a few contributions. Gardens are out the doors there, if you need a moment of quiet contemplation. Emphasis on the quiet part, at least usually. Let's head upstairs. Sebastian Banks, Constellation's founder, had this place built decades ago.
Sarah, move!
It was a big to-do at the time, but most people in the city have forgotten we're here.
Still stealing out of people's rooms, bro. It's not about to stop me. Here's me, cool. Need that.
So this is the bar. Usually no tender, so help yourself. Within reason, of course. Now let's see about that room. You're in luck. We were almost at max occupancy already, but there's still one room up for grabs. It's been nice having the place so full. Okay, this'll be you. Common room on one side, so that'll be quiet, and Mateo on the other side, so maybe a little less quiet. I'm sure Sarah has something planned for each of us, so I'd better get back to it. Don't want to keep her waiting too long. Enjoy!
There's barely a problem. Are you scared? Smart. There's out there.
We need to talk to John Tuala in Mast. Maybe another time.
Sure, I can do them. No one in our room got that. You're gonna sit that down, you're gonna buy another one. 320 dummy. 320 dummy. Come on. Now I'm going back over here. Now I know that's 320.
How can I be of service, Captain?
Vanguard, honor loyalty, self-reliance in all your actions as members of the United Front.
Welcome to Mast. If you have an appointment, you may proceed inside.
Sarah. Another space explorer. Hey, you ever think of joining up with the Vanguard? All right. Can't blame me for trying, right?
It's a game we play.
Here's what I got for you two. Vanguard volunteer by the name...
The Sol System.
He's Martian, born and raised. Not like I can get it. Word is he's got some fancy metal ornament. What? Nah. Sol System...
That means it's not going to...
I'm sure you two can... Sol System is a lot...
You mean hitting the bars, don't you, John?
Hey, nothing wrong with a little refresh between patrol. I'm serious about that recruitment offer, by the way. You just come talk to me when you're ready. UC is a good friend to have.
I've flown across most of the settled systems in all manners of spacecraft, and yet I still get sick on the nat.
By Vectera! I can't believe it! Is it you, Captain of the... Oh, you are definitely the brightest, biggest star in... I have an eye for these things. Not that you're hard to see with that... Although at first, I wasn't sure, but now that I know... But I changed my route. Are you saying I looked you up, tracked you down, and followed you all the way? Who'd be crazy enough to do that? I'd have to know what you looked like. Either way, it's such an odd... Hey, do you mind if I follow you around? What am I saying? You're a hit. You won't be disappointed.
Like, bro, but I don't feel yet.
Where to next?
Engines firing. Achieving orbit now.
Pleasant to see you.
You can have two people. Oh, that's going to follow.
Leeches in the engine, leeches on the hull, multiple leeches in the grav drive.
Suppose that would explain the brownout. So what is going to run?
Crime's at an all-time low around Sidonia.
What do you mean there's no work?
Yeah, do you have any idea how far we've traveled? How much money we spent to hitch a ride to this dusty red rock? We were told there were jobs.
Sometimes I wish I'd taken an easier job.
What do you think you're doing?
It's not easy living in Sidonia.
Been serving drinks here for over 40 years. Few places can offer that kind of stability. We get a lot of new faces passing through here. What's your poison? He ain't been around. Went off on patrol, hasn't been back in since. We're starting to think it might be time to pour one out to the blackest sea. You in the service? I know the feeling, but, you just get so used to losing people. Look, nothing more I'd love than to help out a fellow Martian. Special.
He has a tab, and you don't know if he's coming.
It's a lot of credits, okay? I'll let it slide for a long time because he's a regular, but if I'm out all that money...
No, I've done this routine. Let's skip to the part where you admit you're lying about what he owes.
You calling me a liar? I'll throw both of you out of this bar right now.
Oh, please. Two strangers arrive from off-world asking for information only you have. You see an opportunity. Everyone always does. Lower the price. Don't think we can't find another way to get what we want.
Fine. Come on. Life on Sidonia ain't hard enough. You gonna guilt trip me? That's how the blackest sea works sometimes. Guess I should ask you the same question. You paying or what? You're just annoying enough that this might work. All right, I'll give up. Just trying to earn a living here. Last time I was here, Moira kept yelling about the Lady of Love, singing songs, all that kind of thing.
Venus? That's only one planet. Hardly an entire patrol route.
I got what I got, okay?
Fine. We'll make do.
Forget it. Let's get out of here. Maybe it's not too late to catch a ride back.
You're right. Screw this.
I know you were counting on that Sidonia hazard pay. We'll find something.
Not everyone needs to come to me with their problems. I ain't a psychiatrist.
It's hard not to worry when your spouse is the one doing all the hard work down in the mines.
Working the deep mines. That's where you make the big bucks.
Be advised to secure this article and find stable ground or remain seated in the event of unforeseen tremor. Detonation.
I didn't sign on for these kind of illegal shenanigans.
Don't be stupid. Stop now. Particle detonation concluded. It is now safe.
You say security. You're under arrest. I've got special orders. You're coming with me. Prepare for immediate transport to our vessel.
I'm already going to jail.
I've been
I'm
authorized to inform you that you're being
bro.
transferred
Already
to the
stealing
UC
from the park.
Vigilance. You'll find out more when you get there. Other than that, I'm not at liberty to divulge any additional information. Smart decision. Stand by to be transferred.
Oh, the owner just see me, bro. You better pour them fucking beers. I needed that fucking butcher knife. If I told that nigga to leave that shit unattended.
I'm telling you, the commander's got plans for this loser. Why else would he be going through all this trouble? I still don't understand why he trusts a criminal. Seems like too much of a risk. Stop worrying and keep an eye on our guest. I'll be right back. You just sit tight. The commander wants to have a little chat. The prisoner's ready, sir.
Come down and could have killed the left, but I didn't want to do that.
I hope you're comfortable. We have a lot to discuss. Not this time. So, let me see what we're working with here. It appears you spent several years as a bounty hunter. That type of background will get you quite far around here. I also see that you've mined on Vectera, and now you're with Constellation. You've certainly been quite busy. Oh, and look at that. Right at the bottom of this list is the criminal incident that landed you in my crosshairs. I will, when I'm ready. Now that we have that out of the way, let me introduce myself. My name is Commander Kibwe Ikande, and I'm in charge of this operation for you. Yes, well, this is your only opportunity to keep yourself out of jail. So, UC SysDev is a division of the UC Navy. Well, they handle the big picture stuff. We deal with a very particular problem. That convict is where you enter the picture. Smart decision. We've been prodding at the Crimson Fleet for years, trying to take them down one ship at a time. But we barely scratched this. If we can get someone on the inside, we have a shot at finding a loose thread we can pull to bring it all down. If the military rolls in and attacks the Crimson Fleet, we'd have a full-scale... Not for me. For yourself. Look, I'm going to make this simple. Agree to work for UC SysDev, and together... refuse, and I tell these guys to throw you into the nearest lockup. Might even tack on an extra few hundred credits to your fine. I'm not coercing you into doing anything. I'm simply... So, what do you say? You aren't leaving until I have an answer. Smart choice. I'm going to have one of my men escort you to the operations center. I strongly suggest that you don't give him any trouble. And don't bother trying to leave the ship. I think you'll find all access to the docking area is fully restricted.
Let's go. So, it's a Theop instead of serving the time. Gotta be the commander's new role, huh?
Sarah is still here, but still in my mission. And I gotta be undercover with the fucking Popo.
And slowly letting the air out of their suit. Could you imagine a worse way?
Ayun di polícia. Let's go back to sit there. Before you know this. Ooh, that knife.
Right? Okay. Hello.
Hurry up. I'll blow your head off. Niggas let me keep my fucking guns. Retarded.
Alright, I've got nothing to say to you.
convict.
I really about to go to convict time. Nigga was hungry.
Yes?
Yeah, I gotta infiltrate the Crimson Fleet right now. I can't even do my first mission yet. Niggas want me to pull the Sparrow, but why are you standing next to me?
Hey. Yes. What? United Colony System Defense at your service.
Nigga is following me, so let me out one of the fucking doors.
Howdy.
Yeah, I wonder if I still again.
Excuse me. Pardon? Hello?
What if I just killed the leader right here?
Ah, there you are. Now that we've established your level of cooperation with us, I want to introduce you to you. This is the Operations Center. Which is we need
catching it off. I'm not trying to do this shit right now.
I do. Our intelligence has managed to find. She works with. You'd better hope so. Once you bluff your, that's where my second. Eager to get going. Remember.
I'm on a prison ship. They have security, so I can't leave.
Look. Before you begin, I want to make something as an undercover. Allow yourself. I don't want promises. And anyway, it's time to hand you over to Lieutenant Toft. She'll bring now. As you were.
Where's that? No. All the same 3 times trying to force me to do this. Alright. Oh. I become a criminal like now I'm kind of distant, so I don't want to. Yeah. Get one stuff together, Mom.
All right, we don't have a lot of time, so I need you to listen up. While you're working undercover, it's imperative that you gather as much evidence as possible. If you find any records that look suspicious or incriminating, you bring it to me. Is that understood? You better make it, because Commander Akande cashed in all his chips to get this operation off the ground. I want data slates, computer downloads, handwritten notes. Hell, I'll take anything if it'll get those bastards thrown into the brig. It's not you, it's the Crimson Fleet. That minor skirmish you had with them on Vectera was nothing compared to the death and destruction those pirates leave behind. If you've seen what I've seen, you'd understand why I'm pushing you so hard. Then you'll understand why it's so important that this operation is successful. Anyway, before I let you go, there's just one more thing. Commander Akande has authorized a credit disbursement for each piece of evidence that you return, as compensation for your efforts. Yes. Commander Akande mentioned that when he proposed the idea. Lucky you. All right. We've loaded a container of Aurora into your ship's cargo hold. We're also providing you with a sample you can use to tease the goods. We've cleared your ship for launch. Proceed to Sidonia. Make contact with Saoirse Bowden. And with any luck, she'll point you to the Crimson Fleet. That should do it. You're dismissed. Not really, no. I've learned to keep my personal experiences separate from the job. That's a fine point, but in my defense, I was under orders to make sure we weren't pulling some kind of psycho into the mix. And honestly, there are far bigger things at stake than my personal feelings towards the Crimson Fleet. Let's just stick to the job at hand and concentrate on the mission. But, maybe we can talk about it some other time, okay? Don't worry, the container's been registered with UC Security, so you shouldn't have any trouble. Even, of course, if we find out you tried to sell it to someone outside the boundaries of this particular operation, well, I don't think I need to tell you the consequences of making that. We'll be keeping them close at hand until this operation is complete. So, if you're feeling particular, I'll be here if you have any more questions.
Recycled air. Just isn't the same as the real thing.
What can I do for you, Captain?
Yeah.
Pressure normalizing. Undocking complete.
I always need me to do something, bruh. Always. Be a million niggas in this house. Yeah, we need.
Watch out for the robots. They're surprising. Crime's at an all-time low.
Look at this place. I can't imagine being cramped down here, choking on the fumes and the dust. No trees, no grass. It's depressing.
I'm here to help if you need anything. Hello. Do you have business with Governor Hurst? Have a pleasant day.
If you're here to buy or sell, you might want to talk to Octai. I'm busy. Wouldn't be the first time I've heard that line. Oh, don't give me that look. I'm just having a laugh. What have you got for me? Aurora, huh? Nice. A little too hot to handle, though. What else you got?
The Trade Authority turning away contraband. Now I've seen everything.
All I'm going to point at is the ceiling, with my middle finger. Get that stuff out of here before UC security catches on. Of course, if there's a finder's fee you're offering, I might, well, bend the rules a little bit. Well then, we have nothing left to discuss, do we, love? Be seeing you soon.
To Venus?
Hey, you looking for anything in particular? Yo, hey, what's up? You looking to do some shopping here at the Trade Authority? I'm Manaki. Feel free to ask me anything and I'll do my best to help you out. Cool. That's what we do here. Yo, stay good out there.
You bring me that finder's fee, or are you here to waste my time again? You must be new at this game, love, so I'm gonna let that one slide. In our business, nothing gets done until money is exchanged, even if that means leaving a credit on each and every rung of the ladder as you climb your way up. Sure, go ahead. You shoot me, and the TA will have bounty hunters on your ass before you even get back to the spaceport. Listen, love, I've heard it all. Threats bounce right off, so either cough up the finder's fee or try and sell that shipment on your own. You know, it's funny. Suddenly, I do remember someone who might be able to unload that stuff for you.
Well, well. It appears she suddenly remembers everything. How nice.
There's a buddy of mine who runs with the Crimson Fleet. Goes by the name Adler Kemp. If he isn't passed out, you can find him killing the rest of his brain cells at the Broken Spear. Oh, and it's been a pleasure doing business with you. Haven't you asked me enough questions already? I'm in what you might call the Special Liaisons Department. When the TA needs to deal with, let's call them organizing, I keep my own hours and the pay is good. So who the hell am I to complain? Leaving already? I was just getting interested. Huh? What do you want? No one moves shipments like the Crimson Fleet. Doesn't matter what type of contraband you want hauled, they'll get it done. For a price. Plus, they have the firepower to keep UC Security and SysDef off their backs. Between the both of us, it's amazing the Crimson Fleet keeps them on the payroll at all. I guess they need to have someone watching this toilet of a city, waiting to see what the rich folks flush. If I wasn't getting kickbacks from them, I would have cut ties a long time ago. You bet your arse we do, love. You've got all these dusties crammed into this tin can of a city, scrambling to use their profit shares to pay their bills. If they have a thin month in the mines, the credits are still due. So we're here to buy anything and everything people want to sell. And I do mean everything, if you catch my meaning. Not that I'm admitting to anything, of course. Been a real treat, let me tell you.
So we struck oil, but it turns out it was just another wild.
Unless you're here to serve me another drink, you can turn around and walk away. Hey, why don't you say that a little louder? I don't think every single UC guard in Sidonia heard you. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I think we can help you with this. If you've got a whole shipment of this stuff, you're going to need to move it fast. But you're going to have to do something for us first. Right down to business, and no small talk. I like it.
Well, this is utterly ridiculous. Do we really have to jump through these hoops to get what we need from you?
Lady, if you want me to move that shipment for your pal here, you're going to do whatever the hell I want. You got that? Now listen up, because I'm not going to repeat myself. I need you to deal with a miner who's racked up a bunch of debt. He probably spent it all on booze, not that I blame him. Either way. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hang on a second. No one said anything about killing. All I said was, I want my money. How you handle that is up to you. His name's Carl Fielding. I think you'll find him wandering around the Deimos miners' quarters. Don't worry, you can't miss him. Just look for the most miserable-looking guy in the entire place.
My first fucking murder will come soon, huh? Calling it. Hell no, I'm just gonna guys to get money back. Wherever the fuck I gotta get the money back. By the time we
I could never leave these people. Their continued success is my life's
Zero, you
work.
shouldn't
Does
view
any
me.
of the miners exhibit any?
I hit my screen, but everybody needs something done. I'm actually an agent. Vaginal.
If you need a quiet spot to think, the community center is a good place.
Whoa, whoa, hands! Hands!
If you know anyone in need of food or shelter,
I'll be back.